Okay, final chicane. Gonna just really attack it. 5th gear through the last chicane. 4th gear. Is it gonna be a win? Hello everybody and welcome back to the Traxion channel for another brand new video. It's Sunday, you know exactly what this is. Of course, we are back on grid for episode 6 of our Grid World playthrough. Let's fire in.
I think a driver has spun out. Whoa, I think it's Nathan Fisher.
So at the end of the last episode, I did pick up a new sponsor, so we're going to go and apply that. There they are, Arlen Ness. It's 1,400 objective bonus, and we have to finish no lower than 5th, so that's quite a good sponsor to have. We're going to add that on. Now, our car, I mean, our sponsorships are almost full, so the car is looking very good at the moment. I'm just showing you the Mustang, because I know this is the car we've used the most so far in this series, but it's looking like a proper race car now, isn't it? It's got all the sponsorships. Yeah, this is a sign of good progress. Hopefully Season 2 is going to be better than Season 1. I wasn't brave enough to do this before, but I am going to switch up Luke, which is the 4,500 objective bonus one, with Lucas, and make Luke my main sponsor, just because if we do manage to finish in the top 3 with no damage like Luke asks for, we'll get a nice big bonus for it. So yeah, I'm gonna take a brave pill and do that. There it is, Luke slapped on the side of that. That looks epic. And hopefully we can keep it nice and clean and get the money for it. A quick summary in terms of rankings, you can see we're 146 in the team standings with 40,000 earnings, and we are 365th in the driver standings. This is the all-time standing, so 91,000 reputation overall. Yeah, really encouraging. We keep on making progress. I want to keep on jumping up the rankings. During the last episode, I did say we wanted to stay in Europe and try and up that reputation a bit, and I also mentioned that I wanted to do single-seaters because, well, you didn't see the first single-seater race I did. So I'm going to jump in the open-wheel Formula 1000s. Now, these cars have a fairly special place in my heart because my dad used to own a Jedi. This was a Mark 6, he owned a Mark 4 Jedi, and it was the first ever single-seater he owned, and I'll probably try and get a photo for you up on screen. I think I talked about it in the Toka series, but yeah, I remember when this car was in this game and it came out, I was so excited because it was like, I can finally drive my dad's race car.
Look, if you're going to race, you need a car.
Okay, let's see if we've got any eBay ones. They're very similar in price, so we're just going to buy a brand new Jedi. And for this series only, I am going to paint it in the colours that my dad's one used to be. There's the car, the beast, the Jedi. Let's see how we get on in the race. Alistair Martin, starting from the back of the grid, is the person that's being told he could surprise. Okay, let's do this. Let's see how these cars handle. Now, if they're anything like real life, they should be very light, very nimble, not super quick in terms of top-end performance, but a lot of acceleration and very late in the brakes, quick round the corners. And turn 1 is exactly that. That felt really nice. I've got a lot of ground to make up from 13th here, so I'm going to have to be pretty bold. Or I could cheat. Flat out, all the way up the hill, all the way through Old Hairpin. McLean's is almost flat out as well. This is mental. I swear I've touched the brake like twice in the whole lap, and I'm still in 13th place. I've made no progress forward. You have to be so committed. Okay, I braked too early. Okay, end of the first lap.
Clean lap. Good driving, kid.
Clean lap, apparently. Well, that's because I couldn't catch anyone. But you have to literally just fire this thing and almost flat out. Okay, the more laps I do in the car, the more I'll get up to speed with it. So hopefully we can still score some points. The leader's not far ahead anyway. Alright, we're going to be flat out all the way through here. Flat out through Old Hairpin as well. Yeah, easy flat. It's like a super speedway Donington Park in these things. Okay, you need to brake a little bit for this one. Surely. That was a close call. I don't even know if I need to brake. It might just be flat out for the whole lap, other than the final corner and the first corner. We've only got one lap left. Finally.
Driver has spun out. Whoa, I think it's Nathan Fisher.
Finally making some progress just by being ridiculous. And this leader's not far ahead. I could still get a good result here. It's quite intense. I'm quite enjoying this. Okay. Oh, they're all backing off. Okay, how am I going to... I just need to avoid contact through here. Oh, nice. Okay, P5. Keep it going. Up into 3rd. We've got Graham Norton up in 1st. Didn't know he was a racing driver, but he's doing well. Okay, final chicane. Going to just really attack it. 5th gear through the last chicane. 4th gear. Is it going to be a win? No. I didn't do that as well as I could have. It's going to be 3rd place.
You're on the podium.
mean, Mick, I've never heard him so excited. He must have really enjoyed that race, but that could have been a race win, guys. Could have been a race win. Bobby Norman and Graham Norman, a 1-2 for Norman Tech. That's really cool. There's like a family connection in this. John Traxion, 3rd place, only 2/10 off the win in the end. That was really exciting. I enjoyed it. Okay, we got our major sponsor, which is awesome. We did fail AVO, but 17,000's good. Let's see what the next track's going to be. Oh, it's the Nürburgring.
Racing's easy when you're leading the event. Watch this guy today.
We've been told to watch Bobby Norman, but not his brother Graham Norton. Oh, I actually got a decent-ish start there. Maybe by the end of the series I'll make a good one. But I'm really enjoying these cars. They're so much fun. I still haven't worked out the limits of grip because it seems to be pretty much unlimited. Drifting it through the first hairpin. Okay, we're already...
The driver is spun out. Looks like it's Glenn Rowland.
Glenn Rowland, I think that's my Scottish colleague, spinning out, but I'm inside the top 10. Okay, this one I'm making a lot more progress in Donington because there's actually more corners you have to think about. It's not just flat out the whole way. Okay, there's Bobby Norman.
You've taken over 8th place.
Outside. Nice move. This is looking good, guys, so far. Oh, I've taken off. I've taken off again. I'm quite glad I bought a new one of these Jedis because I feel like every single last bit of performance and horsepower, you need it to make the most of it. So I think this is the perfect car to buy new. Oh, thank you. That's your fault. Get out of the way. No, no, no. Flashback. I do acknowledge that that's one of the most petty flashbacks you will ever see, but I'm enjoying the race too much. I don't want to throw it away. Just the thing slides so easily. It's unbelievable. How do I avoid these two teammates? They're blocking me all the way, but I think I've made it through now. Okay, I'm up into 5th. I've got a big gap to the top 4. 1 lap to go. It is the perfect difficulty, this series. It's challenging to try and win it, but it gives you hope, and it's good fun. You can see the 2 drive shafts working away.
Whee! Whee!
Okay, 3.6 seconds off the lead as we head on to the final lap. Clear run at the chicane. Oh, someone spun. That's one position. Looks like Graham Norton is not leading this race, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with the championship, but this, even if I get 4th place, I still think it'll secure me top 3. Oh, battle for the lead up ahead. I don't think I'm going to have the legs to catch any of these guys, so it's going to be 4th. The question is, where's it going to put us in the championship?
Oh my god. Whee!
Oh, cut so much of the last chicane. You never know. Could I make a move here? No, I'm too far behind. Nice run out the last corner. Not going to be enough, but happy enough with P4 in all honesty.
Good work, but you missed a podium finish.
So Graham Norton did take a podium. The other 2 names weren't in the top 4 last time, so I think I might finish 2nd in this championship. Yes, 2nd place, 30 points. That is really, really good. I'll definitely take that. Rick Racing 3rd in the team standings, which is a good result considering I'm on my own. And we failed the major sponsorship. But I kind of understand that. I did take off a few times. Nice bit of reputation. Europe now ahead of ARL, but we're going to do another European race in this episode.
$250,000. Well done.
$250,000. Oh, we've got new sponsorships. We're finally filling the car. This is good. So our 2 new sponsors are pretty low in terms of the money they bring in. The objectives aren't great either. I think we just stick on this one and leave the other one blank for now. That's the only open wheel championship in Europe available for the moment. However, we could stick to the principle of club racing and go for this. Is that TVR? The Firestone TVR Showdown. 30,000 for winning. We've got two races at Donington. I think we should stick to the kind of UK club racing feel that we've got going.
Look, if you're going to race, you need a car.
There's our TVR Tuscan now. If we are sticking to the spirit of club racing with this, we're going to have to buy a used one. I would go for this top one, but his name's Rammer. Do I want a Rammer? Let's go with Adam. That sounds a little bit safer. We're going to stick with these colours for this championship, jump into our TVR, and try and take home the gold.
Here's the underdog. He could surprise you.
Oh, it's Adam Doherty in our car. That's confusing. We're starting up in the top 6, which is a nice change. Now, these things will not handle anything like the Jedi, but they might handle a little bit more similarly to the muscle car. Pretty nice through the first corner. So we've bought Adam's car. Adam's still racing. He's bought himself a new car, presumably. So he's our main rival. Now it's definitely not going to be flat through Old Hairpin this time. Down to 4th gear. Oh, you know what? It feels pretty nice. Okay, I don't have any speed up that one. Wonder if I'm using the revs properly. Let's try and hold out the gears for a bit longer. I think I was using them. Maybe that's the EB effect, making the car slower in a straight line.
Lumination are currently leading this one.
I do feel like the AI are kind of driving away from me on the straights, so maybe that is the best example yet of the eBay effect, as I'm going to call it. Ooh, I guess that's a move. Oh, car off in front. I was so busy watching them spin off that I've absolutely wiped out Adrian behind me. Sorry. Oh no, sorry, it was John. I may have ruined your race, John, but I'm going to try and do us proud. Oh, spinner in front. Goodbye.
It looks like a driver has spun out. Looks like it's Tom Shepard.
Cheers, Tom. What is that car in front doing in terms of its line? What? Okay. Scratch that. What am I doing in terms of my line? Yes, it's a flashback. Now, I think I'm right in saying this is not the appropriate line through this final chicane. I'm going to brake earlier this time. And pretend it never happened. Understeer. Oversteer. Oh, car in front's gone off. You can always rely on an AI mistake.
Currently in 5th position.
Artificial idiots. Heading down towards the last chicane. Seems to be a move on for the lead. I'm not going to watch that. I'm going to actually make the corner myself. Pretty good, but nowhere near close enough.
Lumination will take this one. Stay sharp. You're doing well.
5th, a little bit disappointing. A 1-2 for Lumination then, and we're down in 5th. Once again failed the first 2 sponsors and failed a 3rd as well, so that was not great, but it's more about the results in terms of the money. The sponsors help, but we really need to be finishing up there in the championship, so I need to win this next race.
I know this guy's leading in the points, but that doesn't mean anything out there on the track. Go get him.
Hopefully we have another good starting position for this one, because I don't have the pace around here really. Looks like we've got the longer version of Donington as well. And we're starting 11th. Not the worst, not the best. And I made a terrible start. Oh, there's Adam Doherty ahead of us in his new TVR. Don't want to put a mark on it, that'd be a bit rude. Try and overtake Adam as cleanly as possible. If I can overtake him. Oh, he's spinning off. Ah, you see? Shouldn't have sold your car, mate. That was one of those oops moments, wasn't it?
Okay, you're now in 11th.
Okay, I expect, yeah, we're going left here for the chicane, so let's hope the AI are really slow through this section, because I need to be quicker than them somehow. I'll just cut the corner, it's fine. No one saw that. Got another spinner. Oh,
I think a driver is
oh, when you lose momentum, it really, really sucks. Basically, if you see a spinning driver up in front, the AI will slow up. You've kind of got to just try and avoid them, because if you go back to like very slow speed and 2nd gear, you're just going to get so much wheel spin, and it's so hard to actually get the car going again. But anyway, 8th position. Yeah, it's okay. Back behind John again. See if we can get past him again. Nailed it through McLean's. There's smoke up ahead. Someone spun off, I think. Oh, and that's taken out another one. And that's 6th position.
watch out for an accident ahead.
That really helped us. Okay, this time I didn't cut the corner. I was sensible. And I made a genuine move. Up to P5. It's looking better than the last one, I have to say. And we've had another spinner up ahead. Thank you very much, P4. Oh, so bad in low traction areas. Now I think Tom Shepard up in 3rd was the one who spun off in the last race, so that's someone I'm going to beat in the championship, so we could still make a top 3 here.
Stand between you and a podium finish.
Oh, there's smoke, it's a good sign. And there he goes. Is it Tom Shepard again? It is, unfortunately, but it still gives me more points. So I am now looking at my first TVR podium.
Just 2 seconds between you and 2nd place.
If you're in the market for a TVR driver, don't employ Tom Shepard, he crumbles under the pressure. Employ Graham Norton. It's going to be a podium if everything is fine through the last corner. Nice and easy. Hate the slow corners.
Lumination won the race.
There we go. Easy P3. I'm pretty satisfied with today's racing.
We'll get you a podium spot. Well done.
Thank you, Mick. Another win for Hans Fischer and Luminition, Stuart Wilson second for Wilson Motorsport, and I was third. Tom Shepherd, even though he spun, still finished fourth, so that's good for me. The question is, where does it leave us in the championship? I think third. And it is third. Yes. Same top three as the last race. That gives me nice prize money, which I can take forward, and I'm really saving up some money now. I've been buying cheap cars, earning more. I'm going to be able to buy something expensive. Third once again in the team standings for Rick Racing, standard stuff, and we got our major sponsor, which is great, so a little bit more cash on the board. We're going to end the episode with 56,000 reputation in Europe, which is our new highest. No sassy comment from Carmen this time about our balance. It's £275,000. I think I could buy a Le Mans car. I'm not going to, but I think I could. We've got one more sponsorship offer, Microdynamics. I will check that out just before we finish up. Microdynamic are offering me £1,450 just to finish the race, so I'm going to replace my latest sponsor with that, and it just gives us a little bit more cash. That's guaranteed, at least. Well, that's going to conclude the 6th episode of this Race Driver Grid series, but it was a really successful one. I had lots of fun in the Jedi, the TVR was good as well, some proper British Club Motorsport heritage in there, with a little bit of Nürburgring sprinked in the middle. Sprinked? Oh my goodness, my vocabulary is just... Even though we had 3 races at Donington, it was actually good to do, because Donington flows beautifully in real life, and it flows really nicely on grid as well. It's even more open and wide and fast, which is just awesome. So hopefully we'll have more of those races in the future, but for next week, I am going to America, because I want to try out the one championship that I always associate with grid, Demolition. Make sure you don't miss out on that by hitting the subscribe button, and of course hit the notification bell if you want to see the video as it comes out, which will be carnage, absolute carnage. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it, and of course comment as well with your favourite things from grid, and just let me know how you're enjoying the series so far. Are you enjoying it as much as I am? Let me know. Thanks very much for watching as always, keep it pinned, and have a great day.